Hey guys, and welcome back to another Military History Uncovered video. Today we're going to be looking at Texas in the American Civil War and their contributions to the Confederacy. So before we get started, make sure you like the video and sub to my channel. It's a good channel and y'all should definitely support it. So, on March 2nd, 1861, Texas secedes from the United States, or the Union. So, contributions Texas made to the Confederacy. Now, this is the main point we're going to be looking at because this is what the video is about, contributions that they made to the Confederacy, along with some units, very important and famous units and battles that happened in or near Texas, and units that were very good that fought in the war that were all Texans. So, first of all, Texas gave 60,000 soldiers and important generals like Albert Sidney Johnston, who was the second highest ranking Confederate general until his death in 1862. They also gave Hood's Brigade and Terry's Texas Rangers and Walker's Texas Division. And basically the Texas Rangers, a cav unit, fought with Lee's Army of Northern Virginia. Over 20,000 Texas soldiers were killed as a result of this conflict. So, Civil War battles in or near Texas. Now, I'm not going to talk about all these battles because it's a lot. It's like 10 or 12. Let's talk about the main ones. So, the first main one, Battle of Palomito Ranch. This one's very important because the battle happened after the war ended in May 13, 1865. So, the war's been over for about a month. And the Confederates win, which is kind of iconic, because the war's over, but they end up winning another battle. And some Union troops that had been captured were like, y'all lost. Your generals, Lee, has already given up. And so they're basically, okay, well, we'll go home now. So that was just an interesting thing that kind of happened after the war's already over. Another one was the Battle of Mansfield. This one was actually not in, but near Texas in Louisiana, and was the battle for the capital of Louisiana, because what the Union wanted to do was split Texas and basically like Texas from the rest of the Confederacy and, take them one by one, which would be easier, obviously. So this was between 14,000 Confederates and 12,000 Union soldiers, which the Confederates actually won. But the thing is that I found something out that was really interesting. The Louisiana governor sent 2 battalions, about 6 to 8,000 National Guard in reserve, and that's a lot of troops. But he kept them in reserve just in case, they didn't win, but they almost won. He's like, okay, go in, finish off the job, win the battle. So that's kind of what they were there for, and that's just kind of an interesting thing that I found. So the second battle of Sabine Pass. Another interesting one, like 50 Confederates hold up in a fort, and they're up against 5,000 Union troops and end up winning. So it's kind of one of those things where you're like 50 guys took on 5,000 guys, and the 50 won, which is pretty crazy, but they are inside a fort, so it kind of makes sense. Plus they have artillery. So now we're going to be looking at some of the famous units. This is going to be our last thing for today's video. So first of all, Hood's Texas Brigade. All Texas soldiers, very good soldiers, and were in very famous battles and did very famous things. Most of the time they worked out, sometimes they didn't. And basically one of those times that they didn't was at, Gettysburg. But overall, good unit. And their leader was this guy right here, General Hood. He was a very good guy and was a very good commander. Now, Terry's Texas Rangers. And this was Terry's Texas Rangers up against Wharton's Brigade, which was a rear guard shotgun charge at Shiloh in 1862. But overall, these guys, basically the best cav unit you could ever have. They're frontiersmen, used to all the action. They're great hunters. They're great marksmen. great unit, basically. And these guys were basically in charge of keeping Texas safe, but also were very important in some very famous battles. And their commander was General Terry. So now we're going to look at Walker's Greyhound Division. So Walker's Greyhound Division, it was basically a division of all Texans, which never really happened. You know, you had a division that had a couple battalions of Louisiana, a couple battalions of Texas. It's nothing, you know, it's kind of like hang on, just messed up a second. You know, you're not, there's not really a singled out state that all your troops are from, right? Well, Walker's Texas division, or Walker's Greyhound Division, were all Texans. They did have an Arkansas battalion with them, but soon enough they were just a full division of Texans. And so that's kind of the only division that really had all Texans. This is their commander, which is General Walker. Okay, so now on March 30th, 1870, about a little under 5 years, Texas rejoins the Union. So guys, that is going to be a wrap on this video. I hope y'all really liked the video, and that y'all come back for my next one, which will probably be on the weekend. And I was trying to go through which one did I want to do. Would I want to do the Battle of Gettysburg? Would I want to do, you know, which one do I want to do? And I kind of figured I wanted to do the one about, could the Confederacy have done another battle? Like, they surrendered at Appomattox Courthouse. Could they have done another battle with the troops they had left? I mean, there was a division in Texas that was ready to do it. So could they have done that? And that's what I'm going to be going over. And that's going to be the next video. So I hope y'all liked the video. And if y'all did, come back for more. And before you leave, don't forget to subscribe and to like the video. And I'll see y'all next time.